Before the Iran nuclear agreement can take effect, President Obama must first win over Congress. Lawmakers now have 60 days to review and weigh in on the decision, and the president is already vowing to veto any efforts to block the major deal. One America's Matt Schuck has more from Washington.
President Obama recently announced a historic agreement with Iran over their nuclear program. But before the deal can be put into action, there's another battle that the president must fight. Congress now has 60 days to weigh into the decision, and President Obama has already vowed to veto any efforts to curb the deal, something that Senator Dan Coats is ready to fight.
I think we have a major responsibility and duty here as senators to make sure that we understand exactly what has been done and how far we are from the goal that we originally stated. We've come a long way, made a lot of concessions, and by the fact that Vladimir Putin and Bashar Assad and the Iranians are celebrating ought to give us pause.
Senator Dan Coats says the deal could have enormous consequences for the future of the world, and that both Republicans and Democrats have been voicing their concern.
Well, they're opposed because they've seen the goals that were stated at the beginning of this negotiation 2 years ago. Virtually every one of those compromised to the point where it might turn out to be a bad deal. And so that compromise has concerned many of us, both Democrats and Republicans.
The Senate is only half the battle of this nuclear deal. Over in the House of Representatives, members are voicing their concerns, too. I sat down with Congressman Ryan Zinke, a former Navy SEAL, who says that the verification process is too slow and not being able to inspect rapidly puts us at risk.
It goes through the international process, which means Iran would have 14 days to approve. And then to approve a specific date. So it could be weeks. Not being able to inspect rapidly with no notice or monitor sites to the degree is necessary for verification, I think puts the United States and our allies at risk.
The clock is ticking for Congress to deliver. There's 60 days for them to deliberate, and half of that time will be spent in recess. Matt Schuck, One American News, Washington.